What is up, true believers? Bill Monty here, and once more I have gone down to the Fortress of Solitude and opened up the dusty long box. What will we find today? Unfortunately, my wife, Sue Storm Monty, could not be with us today, so I had to go through everything myself. So yes, I have had a preview, but let's look first. Let's go back in time to 1982. So what was happening back then? Well, one thing, we were starting to see a lot of comic book stores. Yeah, they weren't prevalent as much as they are today, or even as much as they became in the late 80s and through the 90s. The other thing happening, Marvel figured out if you put Spider-Man on the cover, you could milk that audience for as long as you wanted. Then if you charge more money, put it on higher grade paper, and took it out of the normal continuity of the Amazing Spider-Man comic book, you could make even more money. And thus was born Marvel Fanfare. And there we are, Sauron. He's in the Savage Land. Spidey's in big trouble. This was written by Chris Claremont. This will be a 4-issue series written by Chris Claremont. Artwork by the incredible Michael Golden. A big fan of Michael Golden's back at that time, and really just did a great job. So, and all of these had a second story in the back. So you can see from here, the story in the back is with Daredevil and, of all people, Santa Claus. All right, that was, see if I can find the credits here. It was written by Roger McKenzie and Paul Smith. Also a big fan of Paul Smith. So this moved on. Michael Golden, Chris Claremont again did Marvel Fanfare #2 with the backup story about Reed Richards. There we go, Reed Richards' solo story. #3, we bring in the X-Men all the way. Now Dave Cockrum has started doing the artwork here, and a backup story featuring, I want to say, Hawkeye. Trevor Von Eden, I think, was the artist for that. #4, we've now got the X-Men. We've got everyone here at Kazar. The whole story is getting wrapped up. And the backup stories are, I believe, Iron Man and Deathlock. So a lot of things that we're going into. $1.25 for each of these issues. They were good. The paper was really great. Not sure what the value is, but they were fun reads. Marvel Fanfare continued for many, many, many issues, and I think they got away from using Spider-Man as the main hero. So real fast, also something that happened in 1975, I believe it was the late 70s, was a bunch of people from Marvel, 75, decided to go off and start Atlas Comics. Funny, the old name of Marvel Comics. And here's the Destructor #1. This is art by Steve Ditko. So a lot of people from Marvel defected over to this, including Stan Lee's brother, Larry Lieber. So they had a bunch of different books. The Destructor was here. This was one of my favorites. Another one here. This is not #1, but Wolf the Barbarian, who was at a takeoff of. And we're out of time. So my friends, I can only say to you, until next time, this is Bill Monty saying, Alka-Seltzior!